Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel. This is Venusian Phoenix Tarot, and today I'm going to give you your June message. So this is my brand new channel. My name is Lolo, and I have been reading tarot for many years, but I've decided to start a new channel reading for all 12 signs again. So I'm glad you are here, those of you who have stopped by, and I do hope that you will subscribe and continue to return. If you resonate with me as a reader and you would like to book a session, my scheduler is in the description box below. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for you, Capricorn. Also, if you have Taurus placements, or if you're dealing with a Taurus, I do an only Taurus channel at Venus Baby Tarot if you want to check that out. So let's go ahead and see. You have the root chakra. And you have gossip. Interesting. Interesting. Well, let's see where that goes for you, Capricorn. You got pregnancy, wealth with the peacock. And you got cunning and stealth. So, look at that. Jealousy, gossip on the bottom of the deck. That's double that energy. That is wild to me. So yeah, Capricorn, I mean, you could definitely have someone in your midst who likes to talk. And I hate to say that. I mean, definitely that's not a message I want to give, but if it's here, it's here. Yes, you could definitely have someone in your midst who is a chatty person and says things about other people that they shouldn't. You know, they don't know how to mind their own business. Interesting. Let's see what else you've got here. You've got cha-cha-cha, which can be about like walking away, obviously. Keep an open mind. And immunity. Oh, I love that. Like, you're immune to their BS. That is so freaking amazing. Okay, yeah, so all right, I feel like with this cha-cha-cha and the open mind, I'm getting the sense that this is not, you're not gonna let this get you down, is what I feel for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get your tarot cards out on the table for the month of June. You have the Queen of Swords, love it. Six of Cups, the High Priestess, Seven of Swords, I knew it. The Five of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands with the Death card on the bottom of the deck. Look at that. Yeah, see, that's what I was getting. Like, that's really what I was feeling for you. Like, okay, so what I feel, Capricorn, is that I think that you know, like, what goes around comes... Oh, wow, I had no idea that the cards are so crooked. I think that you know, like, what goes around comes around. You know? And I'm getting the sense for you that, like, you're not really too concerned with letting this get to you, get under your skin, that kind of thing. Like, I really am just getting the sense that, like, you're more concerned about protecting your peace, is what I feel. You know, and I'm also getting like this shake it off energy, you know, like this cha-cha-cha, like you're not going to let it keep you from dancing, being happy, being, you know, just living your life. Like, you're not going to let it stop you from being you, like, you know, and I definitely love that, because look at that. You have an open mind. I also feel a little bit like, you know, that whatever they do and whatever they say, it's about them. You know, they're projecting their own insecurities onto you. But I feel like you know that you have good things that are on the horizon for you, and you're going to just continue to go and achieve them, go after them, you know, that kind of thing. So that's what I'm feeling for you there. I think the camera is just so crooked and it's like really getting on my nerves, but oh well, we're gonna just move forward. Okay, so Capricorn, I love that you have pregnancy wealth with the root chakra. So that can definitely mean that you're going to have more stability in your life. And those of you like in a career setting, there can be, you know, new adventures that you are embarking on that can definitely bring you more security financially, more wealth. Okay. Especially because you have the Six of Wands here. So with the Queen of Swords in your recent past, with the Seven of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, this is what I was talking about, like with this gossip energy. Like, I mean, I get the sense that, like, you know, she's got this owl on her shoulder. So she's sort of, you know, being wise about it, like being, you know, making, you know, just watching her words kind of thing. Like, you know, the Queen of Swords is the type of person that can say one sentence and shut it down. You know, just shut the whole thing down. Like, you don't mess with the Queen of Swords, because the Queen of Swords has a really high BS detector and can really see through people and really see things about themselves that they don't even see about themselves. And so the Queen of Swords can really grab that and shut down the whole conversation and just like mic drop with the Queen of Swords and just leave the other person or the other people involved completely floored. Like, they don't even know what to say. Okay. And so I feel like you were kind of choosing your words carefully, maybe even being a little calculated, right? Just making sure that, you know, you're not investing. Four of Pentacles, like, you're not investing too much of your energy into this. You're gonna say what you need to say, but I just get the sense that you're more like, okay, I get the sense that you're more focused on paying attention, like paying very close attention to the details of a situation and really looking into the soul of this person who's doing this, who is, like, you know, being chatty about you. And like with this cunning stealth energy, like this, to me, I feel like you have this capacity to really see through the BS with another person, like I was saying. And I think that you're not going to drop your exterior. You're not going to let somebody penetrate you. You're not going to put yourself in a vulnerable position with another person, because I feel like you know that they're going to use that as a way to manipulate you. Okay. And I think that you're just going to hang on to yourself and you're not going to show mercy, but you're also not going to you're not going to let them see you sweat. That's what you're not going to do. You're not going to let them see you sweat, because shady is as shady does, right? Like they're going to get their turn around or their come around. Like, you know this, like, you know that what goes around comes around. And so I feel like you're staying strong in yourself. Like, you are immune to whatever this nonsense is. Like, this is really incredible energy, Capricorn, because so often people can tend to get really wrapped up in these kind of scenarios, and then it's just like back and forth and like text wars and, you know, just being toxic. But like, Capricorn, you're not doing that. You're not doing that. Like, you are totally conserving your energy. You're holding back. You're sussing it out. You're waiting it out. You're waiting to see how things unfold. You're paying close attention. You've got a watchful eye. With that owl, you've got a watchful eye on this person or these people, and you see right through them. And it's just magnificent. So in your present energy right here, you have the Six of Cups, Five of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Again, like, I don't know, I feel a little bit like you could have known this person for a while, or like you were childhood friends, or it's just, you know, a past person that you were really close with. Could even be an ex, honestly. But somewhere along the line, two different minds perceive things in two different ways, and their perception of reality is to justify their behavior. And whenever you're dealing with people like that who justify their crappy behavior, like, they honestly do not have the capacity to take an honest look at themselves. They don't have the capacity to see the truth, but the Queen of Swords does. So, you know how like there's your truth and their truth and then the real truth, right? But even like one of these people in that scenario can see the real truth sometimes, and that's how I feel like you are. Like, I feel like you see the truth. Like, you see right through it. Like, you see through the veil. You see what they are unable to see. And because of the fact that they're unable to see it, I feel like, are going to hold on to their perspective very firmly. And that's why you're not even getting involved in this. Like, you're not even going to play. So I think that's why this keep an open mind is here. Because of the fact that, like, trying not to put expectations on another person and standards on another person. Like, I think that more it's just going to be important for you to hold on to your boundaries, but people are going to behave the way that they behave. And oftentimes there's nothing we can do about that. And we have to release control, and we have to just, learn to accept that sometimes people come around, sometimes people wake up, sometimes people apologize and change, and sometimes people are just so good at buying into their own BS that they never make any strides or any changes in their life, and they continue to perpetuate these cycles with other people over and over and over and over again. And keeping an open mind for you is, understanding that. Okay. Additionally, this person could have some reasoning. This person with the Knight of Pentacles could want to come in with some integrity in this situation. And I mean, I feel like there is an opportunity for maybe you to be a little understanding about why this person would do that. But I'm also getting the sense that, I just hit my desk. There's just a need for you to really hold your boundaries, because in the near future, you have the Knight of Wands with the Six of Wands and the High Priestess. Now, if this is a past relationship, like a romantic situation, where this person, went and told everybody all of y'all's business, after you two had broken up, or they got on social media and they told your business, or, you heard through the grapevine that, this person was talking to all these different people about you, and so on and so forth. Just understand that when in the near future, when this person tries to come back into your life, Knight of Wands and the Six of Wands, they really just want your attention, and they just want to know that they can still get in the door. Okay? And I think that that's another reason why you might need to keep an open mind, is to understand, like, people don't always have the best intentions for why they come in, right? They really don't. And if you try to cling to a certain narrative or a certain expectation of a situation, or if you try to believe that them doing this is only for one reason, then that can really get you stuck in a rough spot. And so I feel like Spirit is wanting you to really open your mind so that you can see through the veil, so that you can trust your intuition, so you can really utilize your BS detector in this situation, okay? Because with this pregnancy wealth card right here, I mean, there could be a pregnancy for sure, but, it could also be that life is just going well for you. And when life is going well for you, all of a sudden somebody wants back in your life, and I think that you got to really watch yourself, okay? But additionally, I am just getting this sense too, like with this energy, this cha-cha-cha energy, I'm also just feeling like a little bit like this is in the near future, like letting the good times roll with that Knight of Wands and the Six of Wands. Because I feel like you see through a situation and you're like, wow, I don't even want to deal with that again. Thanks for bringing in some integrity or whatever. But for some of you guys, I feel like they may not even be bringing in integrity so much as you're waiting on them to have integrity. Okay, so that's going to be different for everyone, right? But I am feeling here that with the Knight of Wands and the Six of Wands, it can also be you just enjoying your life, you dancing more, you going out and you having a good time. You're not really worrying about this. It can also be too that you have some successful endeavors that are coming in for you in the near future. And like I said before, you really got to pay attention to who wants to be around you whenever things are going good and who's not there when things aren't. Okay. And that was a hard lesson that I myself had to learn in life. Tell me more about the Six of Wands. The Queen of Wands. And the Knight of Cups. Exactly what I thought. It's exactly what I thought, Capricorn. Like, things really start to go well for you. You could even, you know, have really gone through your glow up. Like, you're feeling good about yourself. You know, you're dressing differently. You got your hair done. You know, you're feeling like your body's rocking, you're making good money, like you're just, life is good, right? And that's when this person is like, oh, you know, I just have all these feelings for you. And you got to be careful of the Knight of Cups, because the Knight of Cups is really good at that pillow talk. You know, they will whisper all those sweet nothings in your ear. Their follow through kind of sucks, though, to be really honest with you, because that's, you know, that's mutable energy. All of the Knights are mutable signs. And so because of that, there can be sometimes a little bit of an inconsistency there. And not to say anything bad about mutable signs, we all have our qualities that are good, right? But specifically with the Knight of Cups, you know, I feel like tends to frolic from one person to another. He falls in and out of love very quickly. And unless he progresses to the King or the Queen or the King of Cups in a reading, I don't typically trust the Knight of Cups, you know? And so you got to be really careful, like, what does this person want? What does this person even want? You know what I mean? What is, you know? Yeah, so we're just going to leave that there. And we're going to get you some career cards for June. Career cards for Capricorn, please. Outlook. Yeah, I feel like maybe changing your outlook in a few ways is going to be good. Not just in terms of like relationships, but I feel like even about, you know, allowing yourself to pursue certain things that you want to in life. And maybe there's just an adjustment that needs to be made in terms of, you know, deconstructing from a way that you felt like it was supposed to be. Again, I'm getting like expectations, like really deconstructing from those expectations. Yeah, because you got patience and voice there. So again, like with that voice, that's about your narrative, about your story that you tell. It definitely tell yourself. It definitely doesn't look like there's a lot of huge career moves. I'm getting more of the sense that like there's been success in your life. I mean, definitely wealth. It could be unexpected wealth that comes from a source in regards to, you know, other people's money, not necessarily things that you've worked for. But I feel like also, I feel like when it comes to career, there seems to be a lot of energy. Like all four of these energies have to do with like you really getting in touch with yourself and starting to, you know, build yourself up and use your voice, like rewrite your narrative, rewrite your story, in which you feel more confident to overcome your fear, really change your outlook around money, and maybe even like start to believe that like it's easy to attract money to you. I'm gonna get another one for you, Capricorn. Beauty. Yeah, so I do see kind of this sort of like progression here. Like something starts to really shift in you in terms of, you know, changing your outlook and developing better habits for yourself, like starting to take more action. And then it's like you're starting to overcome your fear of failure and success, stepping more outside of your comfort zone. But then you have to sort of wait on to divine timing to work out. You start to get your message heard more, and then you start to embrace your unique style and owning it. And then also, like, I feel like starting, like, whenever you start to see the beauty of yourself, you also start to see the beauty in life, right? And whenever we're in that vibration, it's so much easier for us to attract things. Okay, so there does seem to be a progression that happens for you in the month of June in terms of career. I just picked this up. Whatever your question, this is telling you to go for it. The answer is yes. Okay, so let's get you a love card or love oracle messages. Capricorn. Back burner. Yeah, somebody put you on the back burner. Opposites attract. Oh my, sick in love. Yeah, secret identity. Okay, you just have somebody who lies a lot. You just do. I mean, you have somebody who I feel like just wasn't very honest with you, put you on the back burner, you know, always wants to make sure that they can keep you around, like I was talking about, like they want to make sure they can get in. You know, they start to see Capricorn going through a glow up, and then they're like, oh yeah, I want to make sure I can get in so nobody else can't, right? And you know, I feel like you two are very opposite individuals, but like not opposite in terms of opposites that attract. I feel like more in terms of you have opposing value systems when it comes to relationships. I do feel like there is somebody who is going to be coming in that is more of an opposites attract kind of energy. And then right here, the sick in love, I mean, I feel like I feel like, you know, somebody could end up taking like, I'm like, wait a second. Yeah, here's the deal. Tell me more about that one. Here's the deal. This is kind of what I'm getting for you, Capricorn. Yeah. I'm getting the sense that like you have opportunities of other individuals that could come in for you, or another individual that could come in for you, somebody that is different than you but is, you know, worthy of your time and attention. But you have this stuck in past energy, sick in love, and unclear, and because of the fact that you're still kind of stuck on this individual who puts you on the back burner, I feel like it makes it really difficult for you to open yourself up to a new person. Okay, this person from the past is like really nonchalant and really just like doesn't put a lot of effort into showing you that they value you, but they still stick around, and because of that I feel like it's very unclear whether or not they want you or not, and it can be very confusing. I would be very careful with this individual regarding like gaslighting, but I'm just getting the sense that like I get this I just look over at this immunity energy, and I'm like, you sort of need something that is going to make you immune to this person's nonsense. And sometimes that immunity can come from the advice from a person, that can come from blocking a person, that can come from you know, deciding to put your energy into a new person, honestly, that makes you feel better about yourself, you know? So that's what I got for you, and I hope that this helps. But I mean, you have the Death card, so I feel like it is time to transform your life and let something go that really is just draining you. But anyway, so I hope that this helps, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.